First of all, thank you for inviting us and having us here. I had the pleasure of meeting Navarro 3 years ago when I took over for the band director that was at Oak Ridge that retired. When I got there, Navarro was a young man that, in all senses of the word, was broken. He never smiled. He was bullied. He would come to my room to get away from everything else that was going on. He had an amazing grandmother that had taken him in and trying to help him through the difficulties that he had earlier in life, and it just wasn't, things weren't working for Navarro. But in the past 3 years, this young man has come a long way. He came from being a timid, shy, unsure of himself, unsure of the school around him, unsure of who he was supposed to be, to a young man that is a leader in our school. He's confident. He's progressed academically. He has many friends who have told me, because I asked before I came, what's one thing that you'll tell me about Navarro? And he said, he's a friend who will always be there for me. And that's not just the kids that are in band with him every day, it's the kids throughout the school that he's there showing empathy for them and their problems and helping them deal with the bullying and the items that he went through that he's now been able to get past. Navarro not only has progressed in those items, but he's went from someone who wouldn't play for me in my band, a trombone player that had to play following the people next to him, to being my second chair trombone player and being the leader, to being one of my drum majors. And that is not an easy task, to be able to have the rapport with your classmates, to be able to lead them on the field in front of hundreds of people every Friday night. That is a huge, huge progression for him. He recently was in the musical. He's also been part of our homecoming court. So the broken man that I saw when I got there has now become a leader and a confident man that's going to go on to perform and be an actor. And I hope that when he goes and get that first Oscar that, I can see him up there and I can go, I remember him when. So Navarro Smith, I'm very proud of you, and Oak Ridge Public Schools and the counselors there are very proud of him and the man he's become.
Miles is from Ravenna High School, and I didn't pick this up in the bio, but I caught it at lunch, and he apparently is quite a bowler, almost national in his exposure. That might be bragging a little bit, but he did tell us about some experiences that he had. I do have some remarks that Jennifer Huntoon shared with us in writing. She wasn't able to be with us for lunch today. Let me read this for you. This year, Ravenna High School has the pleasure of nominating Miles Mabrito for the Brogen-Christie Scholarship. Miles will be graduating this May and will attend Muskegon Community College. Everyone at Ravenna Public Schools who has had the pleasure of working with Miles is very proud of his accomplishments. Miles has worked hard to get to where he is, and his dedication and hard work speaks volumes about the character that this young man possesses and the amazing family that loves and supports him. On behalf of the staff of Ravenna High School and the Muskegon Kiwanis Club, we wish to congratulate you on your accomplishments and wish you nothing but the best in the future. Congratulations.
Thank you again for having us. I have the privilege of having Noah in the classroom. He's in my AP Literature class. And when you teach at a small school, you learn things about kids along the way, and Noah had a reputation that preceded him. Those of you that are teachers and counselors understand when you hear that kids are chatty kids and like talking a lot in class. And so when Noah showed up on 2 of my class lists, I was a little nervous about that one. I thought, I don't know how this kid and I are going to get along this year, and I have learned just the blessing of who Noah is. He is chatty. That has not changed. But it has become one of the dearest times for me this year, the times that the two of us just have been able to chat. And the way that he has opened up about his life and the things that we've been able to talk about. Noah is blessed with a wonderful family as well, and like many of our families, when the economy turned, his family had to take jobs elsewhere outside of Michigan, and so he made the move his freshman year to New Mexico, and as he was down there realized that that was not the best place for him, and like so many other students out here who have the blessing of amazing grandparents, Noah does too, and he was able to move back up here and has a wonderful grandmother and a wonderful aunt who have taken him in, and he lives with them, and that has just been such a blessing. Noah also has a younger brother who is in 8th grade, and Noah takes care of his brother as well, helping out his grandma and aunt with him, driving him to so many different events and kind of taking him under his wing, and acts as a really great example to him. Noah's involved in mission trips during the summer. Every summer he takes a week, and he's been all over the country traveling and doing mission work with Calvin CRC. He is an amazing singer and part of our chamber choir, and was able to participate in Showcase this year. Despite challenges and family dynamics and just changes that he has had to be a part of this year, or that have gone on in his life this year, he is graduating with a 3.6 GPA, and he will be going to MCC next year to study marketing. We're very proud of him at WMC. Thank you.
I'm delighted to be here today to introduce Thomas Collins, a senior at Whitehall High School. My name is Eileen Stoffen. I am Thomas's English teacher. Thomas has overcome adversity. Throughout his high school years, he has been steadfastly strong, cheerful, and kind. He is an example of someone who believes that hardship can make you bitter or better, and he chose better. Over the last 4 years, he has become more outgoing. When he entered Whitehall High School, he had a different name. And as I said, he is known for his friendliness and sensitivity toward others. Thomas will be moving to Indianapolis after graduation, where he will continue his education in the automotive industry. With Thomas today is his grandfather, Robert Collins Sr., and from the other side of the family, his grandmother, Deanna Osborne. I'm very proud of Thomas.
We're proud of you too, Thomas. Best of luck to you.